parent of teenagers, I know exactly how hard it can be to maintain a good relationship with teenagers through those sometimes troublesome teenage years. So today I just want to give you 5 quick tips on how to maintain a good relationship with your teenager. The 5 tips are, so number 1, accept where they're coming from. Number 2, be flexible in order to spend time with them. Number 3, walk away from conflict. Number 4, have clear rules that are negotiated and explained. And number 5, don't panic. Okay, let's go through those one by one. So number 1, accept where your teenager is coming from. That's really important. You've done a great job in those first 12 years. However, your child now has a different priority. Your child's priority is to leave you and go out into the world, to find out who they are, how they work in relation to their peer group, what their identity is, to become independent. Their whole developmental imperative right now is to move away from you and to push you away and to go into the big wide world by themselves. Try not to take that personally. Accept that that's a natural thing for them to do. They're not pushing you away because they don't love you. They're just trying to find their feet in the world. It's an essential process. So accept where they're coming from. Be flexible in order to spend time with them. All relationships need time. You do need to spend time with your teenager, but they're not necessarily going to want to just come along and do the things with you that you want to do. They might be reluctant to get involved in family activities. So negotiate, adapt, talk to them if they need to come. How long do they need to come? When could it happen? And perhaps make the most of those little moments there when you're driving them in the car somewhere, having a chat, sitting down, watching something funny on the telly. Do some of the things that they enjoy doing, so that you can just get a bit of time with them, but try and be creative and flexible to get that time. Don't just demand that they come along and do the things that they've always done before. Number 3, walk away from conflict. This is really important. I don't mean give in. I mean, don't join in the conflict. So if you've got an angry or an emotional teenager, 9 times out of 10, if you walk away, if you're the grown-up, if you show the way to de-escalate conflict, they will calm down and you will later to be able to have a good conversation with them about whatever it was about. Don't try and hammer home your point in the heat of the moment. Walk away and your relationship will really benefit from that. The 4th one is have clear rules, but those rules need to be negotiated. They need to be explained. You need to be able to say to your teenager, this is why I think you need to be back by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever it is that their curfew time is. And when they say but, and they give you reasons, you also need to be prepared to talk through those reasons and understand whether or not maybe they do have a point. So have ground rules, but equally have a mechanism for talking about them. And show them, if you can show me that you're responsible, these rules will move. You will get more freedom according to the amount of responsibility that I see. So make that really explicit. And the final one is don't panic. Teenagers make big mistakes. They all do that. They do dumb things. They say dumb things. They are on a journey. This is not the person that they're going to be. So hold the hope. Stay hopeful. Forgive those mistakes and believe in them. It's hard when you're a teenager to believe in yourself. So you need to not be down on them. You need to believe in them. And you need to know that just the other side of the teenage years is a lovely young man or young woman just waiting to emerge. So stay hopeful and don't let panic drive you into conflict or more problematic kind of parenting behaviour. So those are my 5 quick tips. Yeah, to recap, we had accept where your teenager is coming from. Be flexible in order to spend time with them. Walk away from conflict. Have clear rules, but which are explained and negotiated. And don't panic. Stay hopeful. I hope that helps. Good luck on your parenting journey.